Thomas Weather.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Rich here on this Tuesday morning. It's the 25th day of June already, and at 3:47 a.m., the dew point is a little lower this morning. We're looking at a dew point of 69, which is a whole lot better than some of the dew points we were looking at Friday, Saturday, Sunday, with mid 70s and 76 and 77 and 78. That's ridiculous. So we're happy about a dew point of 69 this morning, and that may keep the heat index maybe just below the 100 mark. That'd be nice. Well, we'll look at a cluster of storms which could affect the state by this evening, some which could be on the hefty side. I've got future radar for you. We'll look ahead to later in the week, and especially towards the weekend when the rain chances start to ramp up a little bit. Why is that, and how will that affect outdoor plants? And what about the beach forecast as well? We'll look at that and out in the tropics. I'm glad you're here. Here we go. Things are pretty quiet this morning, and I think it's going to be a pretty routine day. There will be a cluster of storms coming out of the western Gulf region and heading towards southwest Alabama later on this evening. And in fact, future radar shows that pretty well. See that cluster of storms coming into southwest Alabama. The last frame is at 8 p.m. tonight, so that'll be approaching central Alabama later on this evening. And the Storm Prediction Center says that there could be some marginal damaging wind gusts with that south of a Selma-Detroit line this evening as well. Spotty afternoon storms, though. Pretty routine forecast with a high around 93. Tonight's low 72. And no surprises tomorrow. Pretty much textbook for the latter part of June with a 30% chance of afternoon storms, and the same thing on Thursday as well. But I think as we get closer to the end of the week, that little weakness we've been talking about in the upper atmosphere starts to affect us with better rain chances. Not a washout, but there's going to be more storms to go around on radar on Friday, with the rain chances starting to ramp up on that day and then continuing over the weekend. So if you have outdoor plans this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, again, just know that there'll be more storms around, and you'll have to be flexible and maybe move things indoors from time to time. Monday, not much change in the overall pattern. So let's review. I've got the rain chances at a pretty standard summertime 30% chance on Wednesday and Thursday. Then we'll kick the rain chances up a bit towards Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Not a washout. Highs in the low to mid 90s. Lows at night will be in the low 70s. And let's look ahead on the GFS model. After the weekend, it tries to bring in some hotter temperatures towards the middle of next week. It prints out some upper 90s. We'll be in July by then, so we'll keep an eye on the forecast for you. Meanwhile, the beach forecast for the beaches from Gulf Shores to Panama City, routine today, tomorrow, and Thursday with a small rain chance, high in the upper 80s. There is a high rip current risk today and a moderate risk tomorrow. Then the rain chances start to ramp up as we get towards Friday, with rain chances getting better over the upcoming weekend down at the beach. Off the South American coast, heading towards Central America, a little flare-up. Otherwise, the rest of the Caribbean, the Gulf of Mexico, and the Atlantic Basin looks pretty quiet as we look at the tropical weather outlook. That's all I have for you this morning. There'll be another video for you first thing tomorrow morning at 4:45 a.m. as we sail through this week, and live on the radio this morning without Greg from 6 to 9 on News Talk 93.1, and Ryan Stinnett and I talk weather on CBS 8 and ABC 32 at 5:50. And your forecast, whenever you want it, across the dial, twice an hour on 8 radio stations. Very convenient. That's where you'll find my forecast on the Blue Water family of stations. Have a great day today. I'll see you later.
Rich Thomas Weather.